Alrighty, it's another day of the Crying Baby game. The streak is at 3, and we have 1 heart in greed mode, which is always scary. We also have banger damage and tier rate, which makes this a lot more bearable. And we now have 2 hearts, which also makes this a lot more bearable. And now we have 3 hearts, which makes it even more bearable. Okay, you get the point. Finding hearts when you're starting with 1 is pretty good. And I guess I want to be a bit strategic and place little Hushies somehow in the middle of the room, like somewhat. Yeah, this is good enough. It's not really the center of the room, but it's the center of the top half of the room, which usually has a lot of enemies spawning. So, you know. Yeah, the streak losing run will be on YouTube at some day this week. I'm not going to tell you on which, of course. So if you want to watch that, it'll be there. For you YouTube viewers, that means it's already been posted, right? Because this is the new streak. And I upload in order. Actually, if you're watching it on YouTube, if you want to, you can even do the math and figure out like where it was, but chances are you've already seen it if you're watching it on YouTube right now. It was a bit embarrassing, I'll tell you that much. Growth hormones are great. Double so in greed mode where what's it called? Thingy is much more common. What's the transformation's name? Spun. I also didn't place Hushi in the middle of the room. That's not gonna drop me a soul heart in greed mode, right? I love how the fire tried to snipe me through the hole. Nope, no soul heart. Okay, and it's a greed run, so I'm not really looking to go to the... Uh-oh. I'm not really looking to go to the devil deal, but I want to see the devil deal here so I can have an angel room on the next floor. Alright, let's go. Not a bad run. Embarrassing sounds more the former. Go watch the YouTube stuff and you'll find out. Curse of the Blind is a bit annoying in greed mode. I mean, that's nice. Not great, it's not terrible either. Oh, I just turned two coins into spiders. Maybe not my smartest moment. Luckily, I don't intend to buy anything on this floor, so it doesn't really matter too much. All right, Hashi putting in the work. Even though I move him every once in a while on accident. I mean, Hashi has actually been pretty good already in this run. So, you know, no shade. No shade on Hashi. But maybe he could have been more impactful if I just used him a bit better. Is it gonna be 2? Is there a pin? Why was the last one Chubb and a bunch of dudes and the second one is just Chubb? Where's the progression here? Was the other one also just Chubb? Am I tripping? See how much damage a specific item did? I mean, that would be a banger. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. Park yourself on... Yeah, stay there. Park yourself on Hashi. Good shit. Well done, Peep. Oops. Okay. Alright, let's get a banger Ranger Room. It's a question mark! Oh, I picked up the Soul Hearts first. Good job. That's okay. That's okay. A bit annoying, but okay. Depths. Tier rate. Halo is even more tier rate. Want the Halo? I think I want the Halo. You want the wire coat hanger? I think I want the wire coat hanger. Do I want BBF? I don't think I want BBF. That is so tragic. That is seriously very sad. Oh. That's a basement boss. In depths. Sometimes I really do wonder who balanced that mode. As if adding three flies to this fight would somehow make it a depths level fight. But maybe it's also taking into consideration that you could be very weak and then Monstro 2 might spawn on top of you. In the middle of the famine fight. I took a hit for that pun. Would I say famine was out of its depths? I sure would. All right, good angel room. Damage. Sweet. Don't really care about anything here. Oh. That's a very good item. That's a magic 8 ball. Oh. There's a cat piece down there. Not really worth going for right now, but might be down the road. If I get a devil deal here and there's a guppy piece inside. A first guppy piece. I'm not sure that would make it worth actually, but I would probably not be able to resist. That's literally why I brought the devil card. I was hoping to get that fight. I'll just take the body here. That's actually quite the gains. There's a tinted rock there, but I don't think there was a bomb in the store. There's a reroll machine, but do I actually really reroll to try and find a bomb? No, but to find a 7-cent boss item slot, I guess. I'm capped on tier rates, so the 7-cent boss item slot is actually not that great. Black Candle certainly has its uses. I want the pencil and the meat cube and the bomb, but I can only buy one. And I'm thinking it's the bomb just because that leaves me with more HP for the next floor, but the pencil is just so good. I'll take the pencil. I also played this guy. This is not hard mode, so he can actually pay out faster than 6 plays. 5. Oh, that's not really helpful. That's also not really helpful. Video stuttering? Really? I'm having no issues on my end. I'm not dropping any frames or nothing either. That must be on Twitch then. Or on your end, if nobody else is experiencing it. Yo, listen. I'll be back for that. got the speed aura, which is not that great, but it's okay. Okay, so Navi is showing me the secret room, but I don't have access to bombs, unfortunately, once more. Man, Hashi is actually putting in some pretty fine work this run, I gotta say. I don't usually have a whole lot of good things to say about that item, so I want to really emphasize that he's doing some good work here. Apparently Hashi is actually pretty good in greed mode. Rocks. This really doesn't help. Would have hoped for a guppy piece. I'll take the fat on mushroom. Not gonna take that. We're at the tier cap. Let's keep going. More damage. And the soul of Jacob and Esau that I don't care about. Why'd I call it fat? I mean, have you looked at it? It's the fat odd mushroom, as opposed to the skinny odd mushroom. Do you want me to call it the big bone mushroom? Is that what we're getting at? Oh, that's not an enemy. That's just a dude hanging from the... All right, almost through. Is that pin? Oh. Close. It is pin's close relative. Oh, this is a bit wild. Okay, less wild. Let's make Guppy in one devil deal. Eh. I'll just take the health up. Health up is pretty good. In a greed run in particular. Right, I have Navi. I could have just searched for that. That doesn't do anything, unfortunately. I don't want to fat finger the Soul of Jacob and Esau, so I'm just gonna drop it alongside the cat drawing, which I didn't drop because I didn't want to accidentally pop it, but out of disrespect for not doing anything. I don't really think I need to worry about this run anymore, though. I feel like there's a coding somewhere. There's got to be a line of code somewhere that says during every greed fight, at least one of those random coins just has to drop on the player's head. Every time, man. Every time. The other hits I've taken so far in this fight, absolutely my fault, and I played bad and I got skill issued. But those random coins that fall on your head, man. Anyway, if you enjoyed this kind of run, make sure to leave a like and a sub on the video, as it's an easy way to support me. There's a video on screen right now that YouTube thinks you might enjoy, so go check it out, and I hope to see you in the next one. GG.